Yo, yo, yo. I ended up getting this offline, so I was getting very frustrated. But I have indeed beaten Senseless Delirium. I had a very rough grind for final Delirium. This stage is only accessible when you have all 80 stars. And yeah, my completion was pretty much exactly 5 minutes and 30 seconds. So it's significantly longer than anything else in the hack, and significantly harder than anything else in the hack. It's objectively a really good level, but I just had a rough time with it. And yeah, I would say there's mainly three notable sections. This wall kick set here is pretty rough. It's difficult to have enough height. I would just go for a lot of firsties, pretty much. I have more firsties than I needed there. I made it pretty easily. But since it's early on, you know, no big deal. These sorts of jumps are pretty fun. You're meant to do a triple jump there. I figured out that you could actually make this with a long jump. You're very close to the death floor when you do that, but you can make it work. Coming up next is the second really notable section. It really is just a gauntlet. Getting from the next tower to the one after it is very rough. You can kick, but it can be really tough to kill your speed enough. So I elected to mainly do that strat. As long as your angle is really good, you'll be fine. And then coming up here, this was just really tough to get consistent. You have to dive onto the edge so that you can edge cancel and go into a falling state. I had a little bit of angle there. It was pretty tough to, like, you know, be going perfectly back and forth without your angle changing. Also, that is deceptively hard. You have to strain quite a bit to get onto the slope. Momentum triple jump there. That one is non-negotiable. You must do the triple jump. That's the only way to get across there. This wall kick set here, not too hard, and honestly pretty easy to like get the height required. You know, more than enough height there. And, yeah, I take it pretty safe on the slopes from here on out. Do multiple ground pounds to make sure I don't have backwards momentum, which did kill one of my attempts very late. Getting backwards momentum is very frustrating on slopes. And yeah, it's generally just a very punishing level. Most mistakes result in death. And it's pretty much a non-stop action. You're pretty much always doing something, you know, apart from here where you're just kind of messing around on a slope. For the most part, you are pretty much constantly doing jumps that can end. They can end it all. We've got a wall kick set coming up here. This could be quite tough to get enough speed from. It's not really retryable, like most mistakes here kill you, most bonks will kill you. I didn't really have a ton of height there, I barely made that, which was, you know, fortunate. And we've got the third notable section coming up here. Nice little momentum double jump. And then straining around this tower is very tough. I tried quite a few different strats here. Mainly about timing when I would press C right. And I figured out a pretty nice setup for that. This is where my previous PB died. I got backwards momentum here, which really sucked. I almost got it again there. I actually almost missed the panel that I wanted to be on. And then this jump here is pretty tight. I never really experimented much with trying to do a kick, because that just seemed to work much better to just go. But potentially a kick could actually be a better option there. I actually come really close to the bottom of this one here. Very close to the bottom. And then, yeah, once you're here, you're pretty much home clear. Not a lot can really go wrong here. I do play it pretty safe, multiple ground pounds. Just, you know, Don't want to mess up from here. It would be a really rough choke to mess up from here. And, you know, these triple jumps are pretty safe. I set them up more than I really need to. But I'm really wanting this to be over at this point. And of course, just had to have a clencher for the end.